What's going on, guys? I am Super Atomic, and I am joined by Coconut Gun. We're going to have Godot versus Rayquaza up next, our other side of winners semis. We saw Nebula defeat Trapumple in the 2-1 victory. Nebula actually had an unfortunate trampoline shenanigan, which resulted in him SDing in Game 2, and then he had a pretty commanding win in Game number 3.
Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to look at that match, but I got to look back at it because I hear good things about it.
It was pretty, like, there was good times, and we are going to go right into it here. Rayquaza using his trademark RosaLuma versus Godot's Ryu. Rayquaza feels like Rosa wins this matchup fairly handedly, and Rayquaza has a ton of experience with Ryu, so I think this will go pretty cleanly to Ray. It will be somewhat of a contest because Godot is very, very competent, but it is a little bit of a tough matchup, and he can struggle a little bit to get in on RosaLuma. But this back air string on the Luma is going to be big, and Godot is actually going to take the first stock. That is absolutely huge for Godot. And like I was saying to Ray, is that Ryu's kind of that character where he is very good in certain scenarios, and if you let him get in, he's an absolute menace. His hits are so meaty, and he's doing a great job avoiding all of the RosaLuma strings and trying to get rid of the Luma right there. Unable to, and gonna Tatsu back, gonna continuously be forced to Tatsu, and gonna get down air. That Luma down air is deceptively strong. So after that first KO, Godot was only able to accumulate 1% on Ray, and I believe that was maybe magnifier damage. Because like nothing that Ryu does is like 1%. But we see another Luma elimination, which is very big in this matchup. Like, how often are you eliminating Luma?
Especially as Ryu, someone that gets so close to kill.
He's doing a really good job, like fishing out with the back airs and just trying to poke through. That's actually kind of a weird hitbox. I know you're not a member of Twitter, but there's a Twitter account called Ruben who like does a lot of the Smash 4 like visual frame hitboxes, and those are great up airs.
It's like all he did all game was just up airs.
That's what Rayquaza does. He gets you in the up air vortex and never lets you leave.
It's just such a wide hitbox. They got Luma on the side and RosaLuma just shooting.
Yep. You basically you want to keep them in between the Rosa and the Luma. Like, you don't want to be like bouncing them too far to the back or to the front, because that's how you get out.
Right.
But we are going to go to FD. This is a good, I like this counter pick, and I know I watched Godot versus Nebula a ton on FD last week, so I think it's a very comfortable stage choice for Godot. The ceiling is a little bit, it's going to be maybe a little bit tougher to get your Shiryu kills, but they still kill insanely early. Great chomp, but not quite getting the back air follow up like what he wanted.
Luma eats all kinds of kills.
Yeah.
Not dead yet though.
Yeah, no. Luma has crazy HP.
Oh,
and gonna do a Shoryu. I don't think that's worth it, just given a based on the percents. Yeah. He didn't get 0 to death though, because he got caught by that Shoryu. But you know what? Almost as good. Still got the freshman 40 possibly online.
Not as explosive of a pop off as.
So what'll happen a lot of times when you have like kind of this gap where you have like a good player and a very, very good player is the very, very good player is like very used to fighting like 100% optimized Ryus, and they gotta get like used to this particular Ryu's options. But once they adapt a lot harder than the good player. So they just like have a lock and you have this game too, like what we're seeing. But trying to get a Nair string, Luma gonna be the dastardly little star child that it is, and gonna break it up though.
He's having just such a hard time getting rid of Luma. How do you think Ryu's supposed to get rid of Luma?
Those fishing back airs, and maybe the red Hadouken or Hadouken, yeah.
Yeah, the fireball.
Yeah, the actual fireball with the blue one. I think the multi-hit can be effective, at least putting it into stun. I'm trying to go for a down air.
No edge guards there.
Yeah, so you got the red Luma online. To me, it's more aesthetically pleasing. That's the only difference in between
that beautiful red.
Yeah, like it just matches. I love it. Like when I'm playing a casual
and
RosaLuma
down
Luma.
there.
Yeah, just I knew it was curtains. So I just felt like it was a good time to talk about, you know, the pretty colors of RosaLuma. And like when the dress matches like the Luma accents, the accents of the dress, it's just warms
They actually
my
deal
heart.
more percentage.
No, it does not. That's a coconut gun fact, not a real fact.
You can only dream.
Coconut gun. You don't get to just make up rules. Like, they have some wacky mechanics in this game, but they're not going to be that crazy. It's not like, oh, you color coordinated your Luma, have extra percent.
The skin color always matters. If I lose a match, it's usually because the skin color is wrong.
You just pick the pink DK.
Yeah, that's what always works for me. I tried the white one, didn't work that well. Tried the black one.
Then why'd you lose?
Worked a little bit better. Well, you know, just because it's the best skin doesn't mean I'm going to win every single match. It's just the most optimal one.
Unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. So that game 2 was curtains. I liked what we saw game 1. We just needed to see more of it. Like lots and lots more of it. But maybe Godot will be the next player to climb that mountain. Most recently, players not named Zenoto or Ally. Nero has been the most recent person to take a set off of Rayquaza. So now we will have most likely the Robin Ditto or maybe Cloud Robin. Trapumple will almost undoubtedly go Robin. But Tryhard Train is working on a Cloud, and his tried and true is Robin. He also has a very good Yoshi as kind of a tertiary character, a character that he's like really trying to get away from, but it's very good.
You don't see a lot of Yoshis. That could definitely help in matchup nowadays.
Yeah, very possibly. Yeah,
that's what he has Robin for too, though, so it could go either way.
I think in the Robin Ditto, because like Tryhard Train's just the more notable Robin. I'm gonna guess he does better in the Ditto, but I don't know. I know Trapumple likes to play more passively than what Tryhard Train does. Tryhard Train's definitely the more aggressive of the two, so I think that'll kind of dictate the play here. And I think we'll see the Cloud pick because I think Cloud pretty much manhandles Robin because he's just going to get up in your face, and never get out of your face.
Break that wall.
Yep, he's a very effective wall breaker because if you're charging, he's charging, and if he's charging, you're losing. That's how that works.
Cloud.
And it looks like we're just kind of bouncing around on our stages. Gonna end up at Smashville. And we shall see, Cloud Robin, and Choo Choo is Tryhard Train. And trying to go for a forward tilt right there. The only one that's really like super effective as far as frame-wise is down throw turnaround jab. But that forward tilt can catch a lot of people sleeping, or even the side B. The side B is like the optimal, not true punish. And then like if you want to be truly optimal, you go jabs. But kind of the middle ground right there. But look at how much meter Tryhard Train already has. He's only at 24%, so it's not for him like getting racked up on all like taking a lot of damage. And now we're gonna get a little bit of a vortex going. Opting for the forward air to try to push away. One thing he does have to be very, very careful of is his recovery, because the down air is very scary from Robin, as well as the L-Wind spike is a very real threat.
Kind of throws that Arc Thunder out.
Ooh, trying for the air dodge read. Really smart option from Trapumple. Showing she knows what's up.
Oh
but
boy.
Tryhard Train showing his character knowledge. Yep, knowing, hey, I have a limit online, I'm just going to go for this dare. I'm going to burn my limit, and I'm going to get another one probably and rack on lots of nice percent.
Like half a bar just while they're respawning.
I know the checkmate window gets bigger because he starts falling faster when he has limit, though.
Yeah, same thing with
he
the
may look
ding-dong.
to burn it, but he might get burnt anyway, but that platform he's able to tack away and get out of that scenario.
And I think it's the case with a lot of grab-heavy characters like DK and Bowser, where a limit actually makes it easier to die from a grab.
Yeah, you kind of look, if he knows, I'm assuming he knows the percents. Even with Rage, he's a very technical player. He's going to get grabbed right here, and he's going to get checkmated. He might have just thought, well, it's probably better to just have the recovery. And we're going to up air. We're actually getting the blue to not the player. So that's a rather interesting option. I don't think it was intentional by any means, but it's kind of funny. So we got 97-0. Tryhard Train up big.
Oh, eats the book. The hard read.
And trying to get the arc fire right there. The up air, gonna